It's the next gear on podtech.net. I'm Matt Kelly. We're here at the New York International Auto Show at the Jacob Javits Center. As design goes, customization and concept cars are a big part of it. And I'm joined by someone I am getting to think is a legend in the industry. His name is Fred Cantor, and we're standing in front of a beautiful vehicle, the 789, designed by his company n2a, no two alike. Fred, I'm just amazed being in your presence.
Why? So am I, as a matter of fact. In fact, at 62, I'm surprised to still be on the earth. But being here at the Jacob Javits Center with all these cars, I think I may be fairly close to heaven.
Well, I am certainly close to heaven standing next to the 789. It's got design concepts, taking its front fascia from a 57 Chevy, my all-time favorite vehicle, and then the rear tail fins. I'm looking at a truly one-of-a-kind vehicle, aren't I?
It is a one-of-a-kind design that's unique in the fact that it combines the best elements of 3 consecutive years of production cars on the best performance chassis value in the world, the C6 Corvette. This is a one-of-a-kind design, but it's not a one-of-a-kind car because we produce these on order to each customer's color and interior tastes. The name of our company is n2a Motors, which stands for no two alike. Although all the cars of this series will be identical looking, each one will be trimmed and painted in a unique color. Once you buy a black and silver of a certain silver, we'll never make another one. You won't find yourself in your Bentley Continental parked next to an identical one, either at Kroger's or at the Country Club.
Now, this type of vehicle obviously appeals to a certain type of individual, a one-of-a-kind car for a one-of-a-kind personality.
That's right. That's people with good tastes, and they're kind of few and far between these days.
And you've also indicated to me before we started this that you're actually a collector of concept vehicles and have a warehouse of about 125 or more of these vehicles?
Yes, my brother and I started collecting cars in 1960, and unfortunately we don't have our first car anymore, and we really want it back again, but it's gone to better places. We have cars all the way from 1924 to 1988. And we have a fairly large collection, probably the second largest collection in the world of concept vehicles from Packard, from Facel, from Ghia Motors, and from Dual Ghia, and a few others I can think of.
I've often wondered what happens to concept vehicles after they do the auto show tour, where they go. They end up in the hands of collectors like yourself.
Lucky people who are in the right place at the right time. Some of the concept cars we bought in the 70s. So we kept our eyes out for certain concept cars that came by us, and we bought them over the years. And about 5 years ago, Ford divested themselves of 50 concept cars and gave the money to a charity, or Ford Hospital Foundation. And we were lucky enough to buy 5 or 6 there, I don't remember.
Wonderful. It's certainly a warehouse that I certainly would like to get to in the very near future and bring to our audience an exposition of those vehicles. We look forward to it. Your final thoughts on Cantor Concepts, n2a, and the 789, your place in the automotive marketplace?
Well, I founded n2a Motors to help influence the designs of Detroit automobiles. I feel that Detroit has lost its way in certain ways. They need a little redirection. They have got the most precious and beautiful design heritage of any automobile industry in the world. And they need to make hay while the sun's shining.
Wonderful. It's visionaries like you that I'm so pleased to actually meet. It's a pleasure having you on the show today. Fred Cantor, I'm Matt Kelly for The Next Gear on podtech.net.